perfect. Starting to get a light snow. It's coming in. Welcome to the video, guys. I got this goofy pack on because I have a busted shoulder bone, clavicle, messed up shoulder, twisted neck, so I had to keep all the weight on my left shoulder. What a haul. So since I have an injured shoulder and upper messed up body, first thing I want to do is get firewood. It's starting to snow, which is awesome. Got to get lunch on, clean out the fire pit here. There's tons of leaves and old wood in here. So we'll get that all cleaned out. Just gonna hang the pack right there for now. This is my day pack. Super light today. Like I said, carried the sling on my shoulder and my food bag there. Got tons of steak and my gallon of water and a little extra drinking water, of course. I ended up rigging up this taut line hitch system last night. Said with the adjustable sling and everything. So yeah, I can pull this right off, slide this off, get the other one, pull that right off, and I'll just throw that right in my day bag there. And then what I did was wrapped up my saw right in my sleeping bag. So we got to go get firewood. It's starting to snow. Nice and light, but still I want to get firewood out of the way right away because I don't know how it's going to go with this injured shoulder. This one here looks like it might be decent. Maybe a little bit rotten, but I think, yeah, once we get, yeah, there's gonna be some good hardwood in there. Yeah, that'll be good. And if it's not, we'll get more. Give it a couple more cranks, but yeah, the blade's not too bad. That's a little better. The tighter you get it, the better. A couple more in there. That's pretty tight right there. I mean, that's legit. Trying to use my left arm for muscle, and then I just use my right arm as a guide to keep the saw straight so I'm not straining my injury. good solid hardwood under this outer stuff here, so it's good. I'm actually able to saw with my right arm. It's just putting weight on it is what really gets me. So far so good. Yeah, you see that? That's nice there. It's perfect. Perfect size too. Got work gloves in here somewhere. Yeah. Some socks. There's one glove. Yeah, there we go. Check that out. Huh? That's nice and dense. Probably going to baton some of this off the sides to help get it going, but yeah, that's a nice log there. So here's what we got out of the top of that tree. Nice little pile started. Alright, I went out and got just a few more small ones. So I'm going to baton some of these down. Got my fire steel here on my belt this time. So I won't lose that, it's always there. Got the Mora Garberg. Just stuck my fat wood right here, this little front pouch. Got a couple feathers there to help it out. There we go, now she's starting to stabilize. Had to put the outer jacket back on. Starting to get chilly now that I'm not working. But let's check out what's in the food bag. Got it packed right full. I got my cook system in here. I also want to show you tie out I made here. I'll do that later. Just like a scouting pack, basically. This is your pack. But so I've got steak, for tonight, or soon here. I haven't eaten yet today, so this is my classic soy Worcestershire sauce, however you say it, garlic and herb, and a little bit of pepper. I did this last time and it was just off the hook. These are strip steaks, so that's what I'm having tonight. So 2 more strip steaks in there, marinated like that, for tomorrow for lunch or dinner, or maybe day 3, we'll see. And this is part of the little scouting pack. I'll get into that later. And then a ramen noodle soup. And then in here, I've got a bunch of goodies. This is my titanium cook set. I've got some trail mix, oatmeal, got it packed in there nice, some fruit juice mixed with water. I've got a power bar, 2 breakfast bars, and then brownies from my stepmother, and these little pouches of coffee. And that's it. I was going to bring like potatoes and stuff like that, but I wanted to keep it simple and light, you know, with my injury and everything. And then I've got a power bar in my pack that I use just for when I'm on the trail or whatnot. But yeah, that's that. That's what I've got in the cook kit. We're going to get the steak on soon. Yeah, this is partially frozen. I didn't completely freeze it all the way, so I'm just going to toss it on this rock over here. Get some of these leaves out of here. Some more of the leaves. Getting there. Need more coals. Grab one of these rocks. Bust out the old grill. I cleaned it off at home, so I don't really need to burn it off. But I'll just set it on there anyways. See if we can pull some coals out of here. Yeah, that'll do it. Oh yeah. Oh, that smells good. Look at that strip steak. Oh, you hear that sizzle? Alright, let's give this steak a flip. Yep, grill marks. Looking good. Let's see if I can show you. So we'll give it a little more time on the other side, then I'm gonna char it. Alright, I think that's good. Yep. Get the grill out of there. Some more coals out here. Let it char. Okay, so it's been resting for a while. I'm going to tear it up. Look at that. perfection right there. Just in time too, because it's starting to sleet. Anyways, I'm going to tear this up. I'll catch up with you guys before I hit the hay. Just going to kick back for a while, enjoy my steak, and enjoy the scenery and the sounds. It's coming down again. Over here you might be able to see a little bit. Might be able to see it a little better up here. Very light. Hopefully it picks up. Starting to cover the logs over there. Got the sort of like a long fire configuration over the coals to keep them going. But yeah, look at the logs. Getting some snow on them. Lucked out on this one. I didn't think it was going to snow. I caught the first snow of the season at a lean-to back in Michigan about 2 years ago. It was pretty awesome. The video did really well too. Not necessary, but better safe than sorry, I guess, right? Got plenty of firewood for the night. It's going to be a great night. Still got to blow up the sleeping pad, though. This pad is awesome. Oh, yes. Oh, the snow's coming down. Yeah. Kind of an update on what we've got so far. Totally hyped about the snow. I hope we get a lot more. Okay, well, I'm going to call it a night. I hope you enjoyed the trip so far. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, all wrapped up here. Feeling a little bit of warmth from the fire, but not much. Anyways, yeah, using the day pack as a pillow is very comfortable. It really is. Yeah, we'll go through this pack tomorrow probably, but anyways, good night, guys. Good morning. Man, it was freezing cold last night. Freezing cold. We got some snow, not as much as I was hoping for, but yeah, I got to get up and at it. Get some kindling. Get the fire going. Get some coffee on, get the day going. But man, it's cold. Anyways, yeah, I gotta get up here in a minute. I'm just gonna bum around here for a second though. Wake up a little bit and try to get some inner warmth going. Gotta take a leak. First things first. Here's what we got for snow. Was hoping for a little more, but good enough. Looks like the sun's trying to peek through. It was out for a minute, but back behind the clouds. There we go. There's a little bit of sunlight. Right here, just found the perfect piece. It's oak. So there's the tip of that tree. I'm gonna go grab the rest now. See? Looking good, good and dense. I'm just gonna chop the rest of this up and haul it back. I'll just cut this in half. Okay, now it's time for coffee and probably some breakfast bars. But yeah, this is the rest of the tree. Should be good for a while. I got 2 big logs over here too, so looking good. Let's see if you can just pop that right out of there. I just need the pot. Nice big cup of coffee. Oh, it's going to be good and strong. There's a lot in there. There's a lot in those little packages, but you can just add more water if need be. Oh yeah, that's good. I like it good and strong like that. Nice and hot. Strawberry breakfast bars and coffee go really well together. Oh, yeah. Yesterday I showed you guys the sling for my sleeping bag, and I mentioned I had a little scouting pack set up too. Now I came up with this stuff the night before I left for my trip, so here's what it is. It's basically, right now it's all taut line hitches. I want to integrate some different tightening and loosening knots, but yeah, my zipper here blew out, but just for demonstration purposes we're going to use it. Let me show you how I put it on. You can adjust, you know, your shoulder and whatever, you know, your shoulder, if you want to tighten it down or loosen it or bring it up. So I'm just going to throw this on. I'm not going to tighten it or loosen it or anything. I think I'm going to throw it on. And that's all it is. And I'll give you a shot from the back. Now, I also came up with just cut a piece of paracord here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide this through the loop in the utility bag. Like so. Bring it around. Just do a quick shoestring knot. And that way, you know, the only thing that's flopping around is the pouch down here. Now, I did this just for the sake of my shoulder being injured. Like I said, I just came up with it. I'm still working on it, but I thought I'd give you a quick demonstration of that. We'll probably do a little scouting here later. I was able to get my zipper realigned, so that's cool. Got the utility pouch back. But all I'm going to take is, let's see, my first aid kit, an emergency rain poncho in case this light snow turns into rain, and I'm going to take some Gorilla Glue in case my boot decides to go into flop mode like it did last time. And of course, I'll bring a bottle of water. All right, let's get going. Okay, came across some wintergreen here, so I'm going to take some of that. Ooh, there's a berry too. See the berry. So we'll throw that in the bag. Continue on. My plan was to take my normal path to the bottom of the mountain by zigzagging down on the trail, but this time I'm just kind of cutting through the zigzag because I want to keep my eye out for some sassafras roots. I don't know if I'll find any, but about another half a mile or so I know where there's a tree, so worst comes to worst, we'll just have to head down there, down by the spring. Okay, I'm getting to where I can hear the stream down here, so I know I'm getting close. Very steep hill going down here. I don't know if you can see the beautiful mountains over here or not, but just gorgeous. Okay, I think I cut in way before the zigzag trail, but that's okay. We'll get there. Anyways, it's very treacherous coming down through here. Just look at this. I don't know if you can tell, but it's just all stone, ankle twisters, all the way down. With any luck, we'll end up on the trail with the spring on it. I'm not here for water. Like I said, I just want to find that sassafras tree. Nothing yet. Huge bonus. Just found my first birch out here in this neck of the woods. The first one I've seen, it fell down right here. So I'm gonna load up on this. ended up hiking to the bottom of the mountain, and I found this bridge. It's pretty cool. So this is the stream you guys hear me talk about in the video up on the mountain. I said earlier I could hear it. I just found this bridge. I didn't know it was here. Pretty awesome, but we got a long hike ahead of us, so let's get going. I was wrong about that being the stream where we were at the bridge. That's actually the creek. This stream runs into that creek. I cut in way too soon. I missed the trails and everything, and now I got a super long hike. So I've been walking now for about 20 minutes since the last update. I've probably got another 7-mile hike to go. The hike off the mountain was treacherous. I'll talk about it more when we get back to camp. I am going to stop at what I call the spring trail and look for some sassafras. Although I'm pushing it, but I'm gonna do it. I've hiked about just over a quarter mile up what I call spring trail, and I'm not seeing any sassafras. I don't know if it's too late or I missed it or what, but I'm not seeing it anywhere. So I'm just about out of water. I'm out of energy. I still got a long ways to go back to camp, so we'll pick it up there. Snow's starting to pick up again, so that's pretty awesome. Well, I was out all day on that one. That was a long haul, probably a record breaker. All right. We didn't get sassafras, but got some wintergreen and lots of birch bark, so let's check it out. So there's our wintergreen. Probably gonna do up a tea here. Lots of it. Got 5 or 6 berries too. Oh, there's more in there. So make up a nice strong wintergreen tea. Then we got tons of birch bark. Just tons of it. Now I'm going to take a lot of this home for my fire kit. But got just packed my pockets right full, hoping to dry it out a little bit. Because it was really, really damp. More over here. We'll leave some here, and then, because I don't see paper birch out here much, well, at all. That's the only paper birch tree I've seen out here. So just tons of that. See lots of little berries in there too. I'll probably put them in with the tea. I'll probably take some of this home too. Tons of birch bark, paper birch, just tons of it. So I'm going to take some of that home as well. And yeah, so that's that. It was an awesome little trip though. I had a lot of fun. Walked way further than I had to. Basically there's a zigzag trail like that you go down and it zigzags down. Well, I just walked all the way down the mountain to the bottom where we saw the bridge there. And then I had to come all the way up around and zigzag all the way back up, and I stopped at the spring trail there to look for sassafras, but no luck there. Just finished processing tonight's firewood. That's what we've got for the night. Got some nice coals going here, so shouldn't be a problem. Need a longer stick to move coals. All right. Get our grill on. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. That's gonna work great. Got our signature Escape Adventures steak. Gonna get it on. Yep. Decent grill marks. I'm gonna char this thing. Get rid of our grill here. Try to slide this rock back a little bit and plop it right on the coals. I'm actually going to move it over here where we've got better coals. Yeah, right up in there. Coals like that, it shouldn't take long at all. If I can get a hold of it. Yeah, and that's a nice char on there. And now we're off to rest for 5 minutes or so. Yeah, that's going to be really good. A moment of truth. She's been rested, grilled and charred. So good. I'm going to save the grizzle and throw it in with my ramen noodle soup, so set that right there for now. That char flavoring on there just sets it off. Totally awesome. Perfect. Starting to come to a simmer there, so I'm going to plop the main brick in. The rest of the loose stuff. Just going to put the seasoning in. And I whipped up a little spatula here just to eat the noodles. And they're good. Yep, they're good to go. Just fine for an outdoor meal. Just fine. I can taste the beef in there too with the oriental. It's really good. The broth's gonna be good. Alright, time for me to crash. We'll see you in the morning. Hope you enjoyed the day. Using the backpack as a pillow again. But yeah, awesome day. Another day ahead tomorrow. So, we'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning. Welcome to day 3. Coffee, fire, first priority of the day. All right, let's get some coffee on. Okay, I thought we'd do a little bit of exploring today. There is the zigzag trail that leads up, and then I have to cut through a huge patch of woods. But as I'm cutting up through, there's a trail that goes, I guess, parallel or perpendicular, and I believe that it goes all the way around out this way. I'm not sure, or maybe it just goes straight down along the main trail down here, but we're gonna check that out. Let me hit the coffee real quick. I've got my scouting pouch all packed up here. I've just got my Gorilla Glue for my boot in case the sole comes off. I've got a power bar, some trail mix, my poncho, an emergency kit, and a bottle of water. And just a power bar for breakfast. And I've got one steak left. And it's on day 3, it's still nice and cool, so I'm not worried about it going bad, but we'll probably do this up for lunch. Okay, so here I am on the trail. The lean-to's up that way. We're gonna head this way and see where we end up. As I suspected, we're in the coniferous region where I got a lot of the boughs for the back of the lean-to. So we'll just keep on moving through here. Previously I would cut down through into this area, but this trail just brings us around, so my suspicions were correct. So I ended up in this big field here. It looks like an old fire pit here where somebody left a bunch of trash. That's always nice. I think we're gonna head this way because there's no other trails around here. It's just an opening, so I guess we'll just head this way. I've been curious, so the lean-to is over here, way over, and I've been wondering what's back in here, and this is what's back here. So I thought we were gonna get like a cliff or an overhang or something, but nope, it's kind of just turned into this trail. Been walking for about 5 minutes down this trail. Looks like an old logging road or something. But yeah, just all smaller trees out there. As you can see, this path just keeps going and going. I've been walking for quite a while now, but I'm gonna keep following it and see what's down here. Okay, we're coming to the end of that straightaway, and it looks like there's a road or an old logging road that goes that way and a path that goes this way. I think we're going to go this way because I want to see what's further out. The lean-to is way back here. Okay, well, this is interesting. I actually came across an old gravel back road that I had no idea was out here. I've never heard any traffic or anything out here. Check it out. Crazy. I never knew about this road, but we'll have to find out how to get on it, because I don't even know how to get on it. And I don't know where it goes. I don't know the name of the road. They've got it blocked off here. They've got a barricade right here so you can't drive up in. So cars can't get back in here or whatnot, but I'm gonna have to leave a marker here if we're gonna walk up this road. I think I'm gonna walk up here. So we'll have to put some type of marker indicator so I know how to get back in. And then I know my way back up to the lean-to, which is, it's quite a haul. I've been walking for a while now, just shooting little clips here and there. Yeah, let's jump on down here. Oh, onto the road. So I think this little rock face right here will work good for an indicator. And then I'm just going to put this stick sort of up on the road, like so. And I'll notice that on the way back. Just came all the way up this road, and I came to kind of like a T and continue on, or we can go left. And it looks like there's a little bank back there, so let's go check that out. I'm assuming they blocked this off because they don't want people back here, but that's all the more reason to go check it out. See, it's blocked off. Oh, that's cool. And just continues on here. So let's see what's back here. Came across this swampy pond area. We came along another bank here. So this leads way back that way. I'm actually going to go this way because the road kind of veers off that way. So I'm going to backtrack. Here's the road I just came up, where there was a bank down there that we crossed. The road actually continues on this way, so let's check this out. This is a lot of fun, exploring new lands, exploring new areas, just seeing new scenery. I mean, I've never been back in here. I've been walking for quite a while. Gonna have to stop for a power bar and a drink here soon. Just keeps going and going and going. I've been walking and walking and walking, coming from that direction. I think I'm just gonna plop down here, have a power bar and a drink, and head back. Because I've been walking for a while and I'm not seeing anything. I was hoping for like an overlook or something, but there's no sign of traffic out here. There's, like I said, there's an embankment way back so no cars can get back here. But I haven't seen tracks or trash or markers or indicators or anything, and it's just, like I said, just all the way down. It just keeps going and going. I'm sort of at a peak right now. Been walking uphill and it's starting to decline here, so I don't know what's down there. Maybe on another trip we'll go check it out, but I'm gonna plop down here, have a power bar and some water. The camera doesn't serve justice, but there's just mountains way back in there. And I'm gonna get back in there and check them out someday. This stone looks good. Did lots of walking on this trip. beautiful out here though, it really is. Thinking about maybe doing a camp out here, or maybe even build another shelter out here, because nobody's going to get back in here. Nobody's going to drive back in here. I would say that gravel road we found is about a mile back. Maybe a little more. But yeah. It's beautiful. You can see mountains all through here. And someday I'm going to check those out. Alright, well. Gonna get heading back. Gonna sit here for a minute. Just meditate and rest or whatnot. But we'll see you at the lean-to. Just getting our fire back in shape here. I was able to pick up the coals from earlier. Gonna throw the last beast log on, right on there. Yesterday I said we would go through this pack last night or something like that yesterday. You've pretty much seen everything. I just brought, well, that's just my case for my grill. I brought my camo hat. Yeah, I mean, you've pretty much seen everything. Yeah. Nothing else to see. You've seen it all. This headlamp. I've got my, just car keys. That's it. So yeah, that's all I brought with me on the trip. Case for my saw, headlamp. Yeah, that's all I brought. Well, I said we would go through the pack, but I ended up going over everything throughout the trip anyways. Mild simmer, that's all I'm looking for. There's what we've got. Let it cool. Smells pretty good. Getting some color in there. Should be decent. Yeah. A nice mild taste. It's good though. Good on a cold day. It's not the wintergreen you might expect. I mean, you can taste it like an aftertaste if you haven't tried it before, but I personally like it. Would have been better if I would have had some sassafras in here, but we couldn't find any. It's still good. Check the description for the vitamins and minerals that the tea contains. I'll try to remember to do that. Okay, properly rested. Let's see how she tastes. Excellent. I don't ever think I'm not going to try a steak again. That is amazing. I'm spoiled. Steak 3 days in a row. That steak was awesome. Anyways, I want to let you guys know we're probably not going to be coming back here anytime soon. I've got a couple other locations that I want to check out that I've been wanting to check out for quite a while now, so probably do some winter camping in some new locations and do some more exploring and checking out new areas, you know. With that being said, I'm going to wrap up the video here. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a great time. If you haven't subscribed, please do that now. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment. See you next time, guys. Let's just hope the car starts now. Yeah, we're good. See you soon.